Alright friends, welcome back. Surviving the aftermath, where we're about to experience a spot of nuclear fallout. Antibiotics and medicine is all we have. No iodine pills, fortunately. Anyway, first house about to get built. I'm hoping that between the two medical tents and the fact that we're going to have two houses, our colonists should be able to take shelter enough. But we shouldn't get any deaths now from the nuclear fallout. This only houses 4. Okay. Noah, Miller, Evelyn, and Samuel. Okay, here we go. I have no doubt that we'll start getting notifications of people suffering from radiation sickness. Can I do damage to that guy? 1 to 4 damage. I'll take 7 to 12. Yeah, we certainly can, but keep moving. Whoa, that's a lot of components there. House is getting built, so that's nice. Oh, we have a child already. That person must have been preggers already, like preemptively. Nuclear waste depleted. Hell yes. So one thing I was just noticing about the nuclear waste storage. Actually, wait, we've got nuclear waste right there next to us. That we have 60. Well, we had 10 stored, and it was at 5%, which suggests then that it's only going to be able to hold 200 nuclear waste, which is a little worrying, because I think we're going to have to spam a whole bunch of those nuclear storage facilities. 2 adults and a child, yes please. And decent attacking as well. Welcome. Welcome. Just that 7 movement points. Boon the scout, 3 attack. Where's everyone? I think who I'm going to put together. So Platty has 1 and 0 with attack and defense. 1 and 0 with attack and defense. 1 and 0. 3 and 0. Then that makes Boone our bandit killer then. Come on people, get treated. Let's see, food still looking completely fine. Water could be higher, but we've got full 5,000 liters in storage. Concrete is still the biggest challenge, but we are slowly getting more carriers. You can move it. So where does it show its fuel? I'm guessing that yellow bar at the bottom there. Guessing that's its fuel. How cool is that? Yeah, just keep hitting these spots. One tech. Who is still sitting with points? Amanda, Amara. 1 to 4, 1 to 6. I should probably leave Amara so that she's in sync with the other specialists. Okay, let's see. There are occupants. Only 1 occupant. We seem to be on top of the irradiation so far. Large concrete depleted. The concrete is the one thing we are running through at a rate of knots. It's like happening so quickly. So top left stockpile, we will go for that one big concrete ruin. These other two here will be for the smaller concrete ruins. Wood is no problem, we get wood from the sawmill. Yeah, I know, the radiation's bad. Pity we weren't able to find pills, iodine pills. Everyone seems to have synced up now, that's good. Is it me or the bandits a little easier to defeat? Perhaps it's just the kind of bandits we're fighting and they're still quite close. I do recall hearing that bandits will become more difficult as you get further away from your base. Five colonists irradiated. Here we go. I predict deaths. We've got 2 kids. Awesome. We had 0 kids at the start of this episode. That reminds me, I wanted to leave space here for lanterns or more street light. See, it needs components and power. Then why wouldn't you just use a lantern? Does a lantern actually physically need to be refilled at night? What you got for us? Small caravan of traders arrives at the gate. However, armored outfits, painted faces, and ample weaponry remind you more of raiders than any traders you've ever seen. Greetings, ladies and gents. We wondered if you'd like to take a gander at our mighty fine stock right here. One of them says and opens the crates. You see blood and ash all around the way, as well as some meat which you cannot quite recognize. That'll be human meat. We take the tools, we have plenty. Let's refuse to trade to get the happiness. The man spits at the ground, shooting down a disgusting droplet of saliva, mucus and blood. Bunch of do-gooders, eh? Fine. Take our prime stock elsewhere then. Group turns around. The man takes one final look at you and yells, "Pansies!" Despite the lost opportunity, your people seem happy with your choice. How many people are sick? I want to know how many people are sick at any given point in time. Needs radiation sickness 4. Looks like that's pretty much the only way. Excuse me. I think I have a bit of radiation sickness. Okay, get him. Components. I need more components. I think we're looking for tech, as always. The little vehicle animation is awesome. Good, no damage. But yeah, as I said, we're looking for iodine pills more than anything. Alright, well done everyone, we survived. Field, ready to go. Nice houses. We've got 8 people living in the fancy houses. I think the rest will go in tenements. So what are our totals here? Well, for 24, we have enough people, enough space for 24 people. Do I even need to get any more food going? I think once it hits 300, we can replant crops. Let's take a look. See, we have built what we need to there. Done energy storage production. Remembrance, comfortable housing, it's all fine. Reinforced gate, that's all built, that's built. Frontier outposts we haven't built, and then we want to go for bartering and motorized exploration next. What I'd love to get my hands on is some seeds, like a soybean seed or a wheat seed especially. I want to get my bakery going. But for that we would need an event where we actually get given the seeds. She's amazing at gathering science though, isn't she? Do 1 to 6 damage. Freaking go ahead and do it. Get him! Looks like he's wearing a Fallout 76 type of jumpsuit. Dang, let's hope you are better at fighting than Fallout 76 is at being a game. Fallout 76 is probably the game I've heard the most about this year. I've watched a bunch of videos about it. Particularly enjoyed Jim Sterling stuff. Never played it. It looks like absolute dog shit. Just chuck lanterns all over the base. I don't know, why would I want to put electrical street lamps rather than lanterns? Do the street lamps just give more light? I quite easily can. We can build another wind turbine. Start chucking down street lamps. Tall green bush, trees, we can build trees. We'll build some trees. Nuclear waste depleted. Tall green bush. I see they can't be planted on that dry earth. What about the small green bush? Trees can be. Okay. Building trees for no reason other than to fill some space. I think it looks cool. Actually, wait. I need to put down, I need to leave space for a street lamp. We are going to make this place look great. And 530, awesome. Ow. Almost took him out, good lad. Tools. Nice. Got someone injured. Good. Treated. I will say the trees look great. Medium street light. Can be built on top of a road. Ah. Let's do these then. I don't know how much light these things give off. I've got 8 of these. This could be an enormous waste. Let's find out. Okay, so that means I'm going to be cutting into my power, but not for long, because this is going to get built soon. 2 kids still. I think we can replace the lanterns with streetlights. Turning them around make any difference? Does, technically. Okay. Happiness boost per visit 10, but I have to actually assign someone there. Man it, if you will. Which I feel like we can start doing now. We have there loads of components. Components coming out of our ears. There it is, iodine pills. 28 of them, no less. Let's get those back to base as soon as we can. Okay, tech tree wise, bartering, research, motorized exploration, research. Let's see. Outpost depot allows to establish an outpost in a neutral sector on the world map. Specialists can drop off their resources at the outpost, which automatically transfers them to the connected depot storage area. Trade center and garage, I think, has to come first, though. Let's see how big these things are. Garage, okay. Right there. And I should actually, I need to upgrade all my roads to paved road. We'll do the trade center and we'll do the garage and then we'll go for roads. Street lamp. I want to see these little street lamps. You see that they do break the road though, which I don't like. It said can be built over road. I'm gonna have to change all of that. Maybe just do these small street lights. Did I read that correctly? It did say can be built over a road. Tall light post meant that can be built on top of a road. No, it can't, but anyways. That's annoying. I've got to replace all of these now. I just can't handle seeing that it breaks the road up. Work there? Don't know. Zhang is carrying a fortune with her loot. Pretty awesome. Boone can just run around killing bandits and then the other scavengers can come up behind him and hoover up what he's exposed on the map. Someone's at the gate, huh? Oh, yes! Child and a slouched woman approach the gate, holding hands. She's obviously in a bad shape and needs medical attention. Please, can you give medicine to my mom? The child shouts, voice almost breaking. We're going east, back to Dad, but Mom got ill on the way. Certainly. Thank you, thank you, thank you, he replies. Hand the much-needed medicine to them. I was going to save them for Dad, but you should have them. Holding a handful of seeds between his small hands. I mean, that is great. Soybeans gives us a huge boost in food, which technically we didn't need. What I really want is wheat. But no matter. Paved roads, these are going to take a little time to make. I believe it'll be worth the effort. Increases speed, increased movement on paved as opposed to dirt roads. Should we do the roads all the way out? Why not? I mean, the fact now that it gives you those large deposits means that it should be worth it eventually, because I imagine at a certain point we are going to build extractors there. So people are going to be working there probably full time. Hell, I might even make this a luxury settlement and even put street lamps all the way out to the... Ooh. Wait, so do you have to have someone working in the trade center to be able to trade? Guessing the answer is yes. Alright. What is this? We give them 62 bugs. They give us 62 bugs for reputation. So this means they're going to bring us nuclear waste. We'll get 19 favor. Okay, we can do one active at a time because we got one guy running it. Okay. Kind of just reiterates my feeling that I want more people. We're up to 16 though, just 2 children. Whoa! That is dangerous. It's very noticeable how it's much more difficult to get large numbers of colonists. I like the change they made. I think it was a little too easy to get colonists. Garage completed. Good. Okay, let's see. Being repaired. Oh, okay, so you assign specialists. Interesting. I guess you have to have the specialists be here. That is true. It's actually very slow, this thing. When it was moving on the world map, hell, it was only giving like 4 or 5 movement, which is about as much as one of our slowest specialists, so hardly any advantage being given to us there. As it says, it holds what, like 5 people, 4 people? Lord, no shortage of components. Car is now ready to go. Oh, sweet. Super survivors. Yes, join us. 2 adults. Yes, please. What is he? A scout. Not great at attacking, but whatever. We'll take him. I need the people. I need the bodies. I haven't felt the need to actually have to produce tools and clothes yet. I mean, I have no doubt it will come. I will feel that need at some point, but... no trade yet. Oh, so this is the one that's active. Oh, I see, and it takes a little while to actually... right. I should probably do that one for Kemville. I should get the biggest results that I can, whatever gives the most favor. Ooh, sunflower seeds. Okay, we're gonna have to save up favor with Greentown then. Get some soya going. I don't need it. What I do need is another water well or 2. Science points. Is there anything we can unlock for 100? Negative. Boring methods, large water tower, delicacies. Chef training and delicacies is kind of pointless until I have wheat. Although the mess hall we can use just to produce a lot more meals a lot quicker. Which we probably shouldn't need until we have a much larger population. I think we should start working towards this. We need biofuel to make fuel. Sunflower seeds we need to make fuel, which we'll hopefully get from trading. And then I want to get these extractors. I want to have the extractors up and running well before we actually run out of stuff we can collect off the world map. Owie. She took, what, 20 damage? Metal, that could be nice and useful. That 6 and 2. It's defeatable, I think. By Boone. See what she's doing. She doing other work? It looks like it. Not really. Okay, what's she doing? She's carrying. What's she going with that? Oh, concrete to go build the well. As I thought, a person assigned to burying bodies does do other stuff. I wish you could say the same for people assigned to these medical tents. I'm also assuming we'll get a little notification once this trade. Wood, useful. Though it's concrete that I need. Hangers, which gives what? Steel. What do you want? Doesn't actually say there what's hiding. Let's go see what's underneath there. On concrete. Looks like technology. 489 technology. I was just thinking that at some point I would actually like to start planting trees with foresters, but we just don't have enough carriers. I want as many carriers as possible. We have roads to build, we have concrete together. And look how far that people have to travel to get to that large concrete ruin. Let's try to get up to 10 carriers now. up the speed of this. Tank depleted, that's fine. I don't think there's any. Is there a limit to how much one person can carry? Okay, looks like they have a sort of number of slots, but weight-wise doesn't seem to be a challenge for them. Oi. I must say I quite like our little remembrance area with all the flowers and the plants and everything. Should we start slapping down those lampshades? Lampshades, streetlights, small ones. I think we can do the medium ones, but I should have to build them off the road. Like this. Bang. One there. Yeah, that'll do. Out towards the fields. Oh, the training center. I think I have loads of power. This doesn't really worry me. And we have, what, 2,000 power saved up. Components, I might run out of components. But we have like 1 million components out in the world. Get him. Let's put a metal plant for metal. Did like 0 damage there. 1 point of damage. It's a child situation. Still just 2 children. One little patch there not getting built. It's like we are out of components. So Platty, who's out in the world map, will just send her back. The street lights, awesome. Heatwave. Jeez, I don't need these 2 if I have these ones here. Demolish these and put more flowers there. What do we say? Red flowers there. Heatwave, no problem. We have more than enough water. And the roads have been built surprisingly quickly. Just the odd one that looks like it's not building. I'm so chuffed about finding those iodine pills. Great news. Actually, Platty, you need to go back with those components. Got him. It's pretty cool you can actually notice the drums getting stored there, but what are these then? Are these going to get the drums poured into them? What? Let's see, small concrete ruin depleted. Fine. Find some more concrete. Well, I probably should get rid of these planks so that I can build there. Well, let's just be patient. More colonists will hopefully arrive soon. And more children should get born as well at some point. I wonder if the developers haven't overcorrected a little bit and put now too many resources on the map. Would they? Owie. And how about that trade? Ah, it takes a long time, doesn't it? Already trading with a society, so this means that they're going to bring it to us. Or are we sending them reviews? From what I understand how that trade works is they sending us nuclear storage. We're storing some of their waste. We get some favor in return. Can move that street light up. That was too close to the other one. We got a full stockpile. Good, I suppose. You're off the gate to find an odd-looking man in a torn and dirty suit shouting at the gate through a rolled-up newspaper. I said action. What are you waiting for? This is your big speech before the battle. Put some heart into it. Clearly he's a few peas short of a pod. What kind of speech will you hold? Ignore the lights. That's the second time we've gotten that option. What kind of speech shall we give? Speech filled with honor? Speech about glory. You decide to humor the strange man. My eternal God, say as you turn towards your colonists. I look at you and see no ordinary people. I see beasts, bloodthirsty and greater than death itself. Beasts worthy of songs that will be sung of this day and echo through the ages. The man listens to your speech intently, holding the rolled up newspaper on his eye while cranking an invisible lever next to it. Great! Truly classic take, he exclaims as you finish your speech. He reaches into his suitcase and gives you something. Yeah, we're done for the day, but study this for tomorrow's scene. It's something. Ooh. 3 fun boxes. Weird. Okay, so the metal is depleted. Rest. Like. A metal deposit, that's nice and close. Yeah. Good job, people. Good job. We'll do a bit of damage there. What's under there? Fun boxes. Yeah, why not? Go get them. We're not going to need them for ages, but I might as well get them. What's in there? Wood. Not needed. Basically just searching for concrete at this point. Whoa. Cockroaches. Oh, this counts as protein. Disgusting protein, but protein nonetheless. Centralized repairs, that could be useful in a medical center, but we definitely wanted to go for industrial mining. Now, that large street lamp, why would I want to build a large one? Illuminates a large area. I would put it at like a crossroads over there or something. What else do we get? Large battery rack. Not necessary. This'll do. That's right. How much chopped up wood do we have for making meals? 0 firewood. Okay. Somebody get on that. Heat wave. That's fine. I don't even have any crops planted. And look at how the food has barely gone down. Interesting. How slow she is. I think these two ladies can actually take the car. Boone, don't bother with that. 10 and 5. Tribunal camp. Resources. Let's show resources. I've got no idea what's in there. We can do 1 to 5 damage, so we can take them. I wonder if we can start to learn what the type of area is that has any influence on what you're likely to find there. Maybe so. How long is that going to take? This is a good indicator of what our water levels are at, and it kind of tells me we could go ahead and build another water well. Oh, we can build 2 more. Now this is going to support quite a big population now. Yeah. Although I do hope we actually get fighters at some point. If I only have these scout and scavenger lads, when we get towards the edge of the map and we start picking up, ooh, abandoned hatchback, cool. Wandering merchant, 2 components for 158 tech. I'll take that. Thank you. Industrial mining. Oh, we have to get all of this. Well, I've started on it, so might as well. Mechanic shop. How much junk do we have? Thought it would show the junk there. Oh, there it is, 138. Divide that by 2, that's how many more parts we can get. Now, let's add 2 in there. And how does this work? Oh, it's now ready. Wait, what? Oh, do they have to be fully healed first, or how does it work? So that's the amount of fuel, is it? Working, hang on. It's not clear how that works. Maybe they'll both get in there once they're fully healed, or let's wait for them to be healed first. But regardless, we don't have fuel for that car, so kind of a waste, I suppose. How do I get this chick out of this car? We're having some issues. I think I need to save and reload. The world map is clearly not right. Okay, good enough time to take a break, I suppose. But friends, this is Surviving the Aftermath. In this episode, we got trading going, and we got this car depot going. Also picked up on a specialist or two. We have space for 5 more colonists. I might want to slap down 2 more tenements. Concrete remains a problem. It is good to see that the roads are getting built, though. If I leave these carriers just to build these roads, I think that's going to make them run quite a lot quicker. And we're out of plastic, look at that. But with 215, I think we can actually break on the plastic for a bit. Okay, thanks for watching. I'm Stobbie149. This is Surviving the Aftermath.